yes, subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? Make sure to subscribe today before you leave. And thumbs up the video if you like what you see. And just share on all your social media networks that you have to be on. Welcome back, guys. Hey. I'm so happy to be back in front of the camera once again. So yes, I haven't been out for a while. My last video I reported about maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, I was sick. And so yes, I had one of it was like a viral infection that lasted a little bit longer than it was supposed to, which is kind of what happened last year to me as well. And this year I did have my flu shot. I made sure I got that taken care of. For some reason this cold kind of wanted to linger a little bit. Okay, but the good thing is I am back. So let's get into this video. Should I say, without further ado. So this video is something that kind of came to me maybe a few days ago. It was just something that God just placed in my heart, and I put the topic on Facebook initially. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, if you do not currently and you would like to, you can. The information will be in the more info box below. But yeah, so it's actually on my Facebook page for the channel, which is Lisa Renee TV and Enterprises. So I put the topic there first. I just kind of wrote a snippet of whatever came to me, the Holy Spirit gave me to put out. So the topic is called seed planters. So seed planters is defined as people who come into your life or came into your life at one point or another purposely to plant poisonous seeds, or it can be good seeds as well. Seed planter doesn't have to be a bad person, it can be a positive person as well. So it's not always negative, it just depends on the situation. So they come to your life purposely to plant poisonous seeds in you in order to change your view of you or deter you from God's mission for your life. So in my experience, yes, I have come in contact with a lot of seed planters. Some of them have been in my family, some of them have been friends of mine, or friends of mine who have been friends more. Some of them have been just associates, acquaintances, strangers, whatever it is, people I work with. I've had a lot of seed planters, still have you. Okay, so we all surrounded by seed planters all around. And some of them, as I mentioned, are great and positive. They're planting positive seeds. They want to see things grow in you, and they want to see you be nurtured, and they nurture you with love. Some of them, not so great, and they're wanting to see you fall. Okay, they're not trying to see you rise up. They want to see you fall down. They want to see you fail, and they're not concerned with you achieving anything that you set out to achieve. This usually happens a lot when people at jobs in different companies, when they're trying to climb the ladder and there's somebody else who is as good as you, and they're kind of in the same running for the same position, or maybe they're not quite as skilled as you, or at least they feel that you're better than them in some kind of way, or you're a threat, and so they start to attack you. It could be verbally, it could be non-verbally. They may spread false lies about you around the office and just do anything they can to try to pull you out of the running for that, top position, because you guys are running for the same position. So that would be an example of someone who is a seed planter. Another example of a seed planter is you telling somebody in your family your dream of being a famous singer or a dancer one day. You ain't gonna do that. Like, why would you do something stupid like that? You need to, do this, just get you a job after high school, and that's it. You're not gonna be no dancer nowhere. Like, why do you think that somebody from this neighborhood would be a dancer, especially you? Like, something like that. That's obviously, some of you have had someone tell you the exact thing that I just said, or something similar, right? Tell you, like, you're stupid to ever think that you would be this famous, blah, 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 whatever it is. So these are examples of, negative seed planters. Then a positive, you get the drill, right? Would be the opposite of that, saying, oh, yes, baby, go for that. You can do anything you put your mind to. Positive seed planter. My mom is an example of a positive seed planter. She encouraged me to do this, So So God bless my mom. She's been a positive seed planter my whole life. So I love her. She's absolutely awesome. But I've had a lot of negative seed planters as well, unfortunately. So they'll make comments about you to your face or behind your back. They may post social media posts as well about you. Anything that they can do to plant a seed that'll grow into a vine of doubt, self-hate, low self-esteem, etc. So, social media is huge now, and unfortunately, that's been a huge, area and facet and a method of seed planting. Negative seed planting for celebrities, for non-celebrities, for children, especially with children, but children who lost their lives due to seed planters, negative seed planting. They put all kind of things about, children. If a child is not strong enough to withstand, and they, don't feel they have any recourse, children have ended their lives because of that, and that's just sickening to even think about. But, it happens. Also, fights have broken out because of seed planting, or just general, someone just having really low self-esteem, or, a lot of self-loathing, a person kind of feeling stagnant in this one area of their lives and feeling like they can never move past it because of so and so said this about me on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever it is, on our school site. Some schools have specific social media sites for the students. They talked about me on this particular site. And that's hard to go through. Even if a child does not kill themselves, physically, they're being killed spiritually by the constant picking and bullying. And I've experienced bullying myself, so I know what that feels like to be constantly sort of singled out and attacked, and you're not really sure why I'm being attacked every day. Especially if you're like not the type that's like necessarily saying something to somebody, so you're not like egging this on or starting the stuff with other people. Like, no, people are just kind of coming to you with different garbage, saying stuff about you, or kind of like, looking at you a certain way, or whatever it is. Anything they can do to, make you hate yourself or make you feel a certain kind of way. But what I think that boils down to is how they feel about themselves, and what they're doing is projecting it onto you or anybody they can think of who they feel like is, for whatever reason, weaker than them or inferior to them. So they try, like, I just need to find somebody. I need a punching bag. I want to hit something. I just need a punching bag. Whether it be a physical punching bag or a verbal, whatever it is, whatever kind of attacks you're getting. I was never physically attacked, but it was just all verbal. But it's just craziness. But that's what it is. The person is coming from, a lot of these kids are coming from undesirable backgrounds at home. Abuse is there. They're getting beat up on, abused at home, and so they're just beating up or abusing another child in the classroom, which is unacceptable. So I think it's just a lot of hurt. Hurt people, as they say. So whoever sows injustice reaps calamity, and the rod they wield in fury, it will be broken. That comes from Proverbs 22, a verse. So basically, God has your back. Okay? So whoever is reaping, seeds of injustice towards you, they will reap calamity. They will get the bad run of that stick, okay, that they're pointing at you and trying to beat you down with. They're gonna get it, okay? And he's gonna give it to them, real good. so don't worry about it. People who call themselves, telling you ain't gonna do something. Something that Oprah says: living well is the best revenge. And you see how well she lives. Okay, and there were plenty of people told Oprah she wasn't going to do anything, and she didn't look good enough, and wasn't going to be this, and she was too poor or whatever. She probably had plenty of people tell her that over the years. And hello, and she just got. This woman just put out a soup. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is good. Like, what? And I ain't tried her soup yet, but I'm sure I'm gonna be saying, oh, that's good. Everything she does is good, and she does a lot of good with giving back to people. Like, she's a billionaire, but she's an unselfish billionaire, and that says a lot about, who she is as a person. She's like, yeah, I have a lot of money, but I'm not afraid to give and help people. She's not like, oh, I got these millions and I don't have to share with anybody. I don't have to do anything. No, she gives to people, so that's a good thing. She's done a lot. So, yeah, same thing with Tyler Perry. Yeah, Tyler Perry went through abuse when he was younger. He went through a lot of, hell and pain and strife and, He used to live in his car. He was homeless. When he first put out his plays, didn't get barely 100 people. Now they sold out. He got a new movie coming out, Acrimony. I will be there to see it. And look, he can't, he can't help but sell out theaters, but it's hey, you can't touch his anointed, that's what God says. You can't, don't touch my anointed now, so these people come up against you, when my enemies came upon me, they stumbled and fell. When they came upon me to eat of my flesh, they stumbled and fell. So hello, they will fall. They trying to make you fall, or they gonna be the one tripping, fall, and breaking their neck. Okay, so no worries on that one. Jesus told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. That comes from Matthew 13 and 24 verse. So basically, heaven is very vast, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, you live a good life, then of course the next life for you is beautiful. You receive heaven, eternal life, So what Jesus is comparing this to when he's speaking to the disciples is that if you are a man or woman who sows a good seed in this life, it's like you do that, then of course you receive heaven naturally, but anytime you sow what he's saying in general, because he's speaking metaphorically here, when you sow a good seed in general, you are always going to reap a good crop in general. So he's saying that's the way it goes. Like when you sow a good thing, you do good things. Because a lot of times we say, well, I've been doing this, that, and the third, haven't seen any results. You are going to get good in return. Or you sow, you feel like you're a person who does a lot of good. Like I felt this way before, and like I get crap back, or people do wrong against me. Like God sees you, He sees what you've done, and you are being credited back for every deposit that you have made. So it's not being ignored. It may be delayed, but it's not being ignored. Sometimes what you think is delayed is not even delayed. It's just God is working some magic. He's doing something behind the scenes that you don't even really know about yet, but you will. So that's why we want to, hold on to our faith in that area. It's so hard at first because you're like, well, I've done this, that, and I'm getting this in return. I don't understand why. So it all works out for you good. It really does. So basically, you have the power to pluck the seeds out before they even take root. And God can assist you with doing that. So I do want to leave you with a few tips that you can utilize to try to basically, mine went blank, but I forgot the word I wanted to use. But basically disempower the enemy when they come and try to steal your power. Okay. All right. So basically, you can do this by calling a lie a lie. So when a lie come up, somebody come to you and they tell you a lie about yourself, you ain't this, you that, whatever, you call them out to their face. I've told somebody before, you a lie and the truth is not in you. That's in the Bible. You can tell them that to their face. So call a liar a liar. Because I feel like when you come up to me and you let me know who you are, that you serving, the other person, and it's not Christ, you let me know who your father is, who you represent. I'm going to let you know who I represent. I'm going to call you to your face. You are a liar, and the truth is not in you. Do not be afraid to use the word as a weapon. You can use the word as your sword and shield. So and when you do that, it has an effect on a devil. When a devil come up to you, they're like, oh, they get real upset. Another way you can disempower the enemy is not allowing the enemy's accusations to flood your most vulnerable spaces. So we all have vulnerable spots inside of us. We have triggers. We have places where somebody say something and we just like, either we go off or we shut down. We can't take it. So not allowing these things that they're saying to us to flood our minds so much where we like, I can't even think, and they totally they totally shut you down, you like, I can't do it, and then you're depressed for days, and you're angry, and they're walking off like smiling, laughing at you like, ha ha, I got her told, so not allowing them to do that. How do you do that? You have to fight them back with the word. The word is probably your best weapon. It's gonna be your best weapon, and just defending yourself, knowing yourself. That is how you're going to get them off of you. And not taking this in. You don't have to believe that. Always take it to God. Always. And He'll remind you of the truth of who you are when somebody comes at you with a bunch of accusations about you. Keeping drama away from you, disassociation may be necessary. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you associate with a clique right now, or you always find yourself in an area with a clique that's always throwing stones at you, always saying some stuff to you, yeah, you might want to think about changing up your friends. You might want to think about disassociating. A lot of times people, because people who hang in groups of friends, or groups of who they call friends, they're not their friends. They talk about them all the time. They always talking them down. But they hang with these people so they don't be alone. They want to look like, well, at least I got friends, kind of. I know you're not the best friends in the world, but at least I got somebody, right? No, it's not right. You don't need to hang with them. You are better than that. Christ, I mean, come on. Like, He's better than that. He's like, really? Like, I love you. You my child. Why in the world are you hanging with this trash over here who's looking at you, calling you all kind of names, talking about you, spilling out lies about you, and you gonna hang with them? You keeping bad company, I hope bad company corrupts good moral character. So, so why are you hanging with them? So you don't have to do more than that. So when you realize who you are in Christ, it's a lot of stuff you won't put up with, such as hanging with people who talk about you, who think badly of you, who use you as a punching bag, a doormat. You don't have to hang with. You don't have to put up with that. It's okay to be lonely for a few months or years or whatever. Like as far as not having friends or not having a whole lot of people to hang out with. That's better than being beat up on. I would say, if you say, well, I don't have a lot of people to hang out with now. It's been a couple of years or whatever. You'll get more friends eventually. It's other ways to combat loneliness or whatever, quote unquote loneliness. Even if you don't have a whole lot of friends, there's other ways to combat that. But you just need to stop hanging with those particular people that you're hanging with. Also doing nice things for yourself at least 1 to 2 times a week. Now, this could be as simple as just buying your favorite candy bar. I do it all the time. This is the Easter season, so I love Cadbury eggs. The one with the little candy coated shell. God, I'm gonna get some more of them today. I love those. So my mom knows how much I love those. She buys me a big bag. Yeah, she'll give me a big bag, and then when we're out together, I give me like the little medium sized bag, or either I buy the big bag. But they're really good. So yeah, I just endorse them. And also, I made a point as well. Do something nice for yourself. Maybe you want to buy you a big bag of Cadbury eggs, or maybe you want to get you a new top. I just went shopping not too long ago. I bought me a few new items, that I wanted. I spent more than I expected to, but that was okay because I just was treating myself because I hadn't done it in a while. But it's okay. You're entitled to do that. Like, be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself, especially when other people aren't being so nice to you. You be nice to you. Like, you ain't being nice to you. How you expect other people to be nice to you? You don't even like you. So be nice to yourself. Treat yourself every now and then, because you know what? You deserve it. You do deserve it. You really do. All right, and then let me make sure I got all my points in. Oh, stay in dream oriented. So make sure, I always say stay goal oriented. It's the same thing. Stay dream oriented. Be continuously focused on your bright future and progressive present. Okay, so your present is ever moving because it's moving towards what? Your bright future. So they both kind of align and they connect with each other. Your past is irrelevant. So so stop thinking about your past. That's behind you. You want to stay within your ever progressive present, and it's going towards your very, very bright future, because that is where your big dreams are going to be popping off. So we want to stay dream oriented. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you really enjoyed this video and you got something out of it. If you did, make sure you share it. Make sure you thumbs up if you like it. And leave me some comments below and let me know how you felt about it. If you have any ideas for my next video, that's great. Definitely leave me suggestions. I'm always open to suggestions. I always love to hear from you guys in any form or fashion. If you want to add me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, those links will be in the box below. If you have not visited the Lisa Renee Boutique, What are you waiting for, honey? I will leave those links in the box below. If you still want to purchase my latest book, which is Long Way to Love, it's still on Amazon Kindle and paperback as well. And I'll leave that link for you in the more info box below as well. If nothing else, I love you guys to death. God bless you guys. It's so wonderful to just be back in front of the camera again. I'm happy to be pretty much out of the woods on this cold, so I'll be back soon. All right. Well, if nothing else, bye, guys. You have a great rest of your day.